Steve, what a finish to the game. It seemed as if we were going to lose it 3-2 down there, but full credit to the lads for showing so much character to win that one 4-3.
It's a crazy game, honestly. It was. We started brilliantly. Thought we were excellent first half. We just, like we've done a few times this season, we didn't make the most of opportunities. Thought we had a nailed on penalty in the first half. We were very disappointed that we didn't get. And as they, away from home, they're gonna have chances, and it was to and fro, and then we went down to 10 again, and we've done well with 10 men. Even at Merthyr, we were quite brave with 10 men, and what we didn't want to do was we didn't want to surrender having two strikers on the pitch, because we still felt, even at the very end, which turned out luckily to be the correct decision, but we just felt we'd always still get chances or be able to create chances, and it's just important that we took them when we got them, because there weren't going to be as many. But yeah, I mean, it was there's plenty went wrong. There's some decision making which when you're putting a couple of lads in the back three that have probably never played together before in the back three, but may not even have played in those roles before, it's very difficult to get everything right. But I just thought with togetherness and with spirit today was superb, and for the fans that travelled, they've seen a hell of a game of football and a really gritty comeback from us, and we thank them for the support again today, and hopefully we'll go on that very long journey now a lot happier.
Is Tom Allen known for his heading of the ball?
Tom Allen's really good in the air, and he's got a really good spring. So, we've the sort of opposite positions. Cedric's broke down his channel, and Tom's got himself into the box, and he's got up dead early, and he's just got a really good connection. It was a great cross from Ced, fantastically tucked away a penalty, and so yeah, I mean it had a bit of everything today. And it was, I do think we got good value for it.
Will McGowan was unplayable. He conducted the orchestra, didn't he, in the first hour or so until the sending off, and then he had to take on a more defensive role after that.
Yeah, he had to curb it a little bit when we went down to 10. We had to flatten out a little bit into a 3, sort of a flat 3 rather than a 2 and a 1. So. And it was really important that we got across the pitch, and I thought that we got grips of it with about 10 minutes to go, and we kept them down one side quite a bit, and as I say, restricted them a little bit. They'll say they had chances. They did. They had a couple of good chances. We had a couple of good chances. So yeah, I mean, it was just, as I say, it was just a mental game.
It says something when all of our players, and I think all of our subs as well, all raced onto the pitch to celebrate. I mean, Pete Jameson, I've never seen him run so quick this season. He ran 100 yards there to join in the celebrations. Yeah,
there's a good togetherness at the moment. There's a good feel around the place. We don't even go behind in game, especially if especially when you've got good options from the bench, and the bench and the subs have worked really well in the last 3 or 4 weeks as well. So we had Matty ready to come on when we were going to have to go for it, and we were actually going to go up with front 3, but then we got the penalty. So yeah, I mean, as I say, it's a good feeling in there. It doesn't need to end. We'll see how far it can take us, but there's certainly things that we can do better. We will endeavour to try and get better. We have got vital injuries still. Elliot travelled, but was nowhere near ready to start a game. We were going to use him. Maybe if we'd have scored that 4th goal with 10 minutes to go, we may have put Elliot on just to defend the box, but really he wasn't ready. Alfie's back on the bench, but he's not done a lot of training. Griff's not done a lot of training. So, and we've just lost another defender. So it is a bit all hands to the pump, but we'll enjoy it today, and we'll see what we've got next week.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask you, what did you think of Toby's second yellow card? That even his first yellow card seemed to be a pretty fair challenge on the edge of our box.
I was scratching my head with a few decisions today. I won't tell lies. I was really scratching my head with a lot of decisions. Griff's convinced that the ball was out of play when they scored their 3rd goal. Obviously, we thought we had a clear-cut penalty. Toby's made a couple of rash challenges, but are they both yellows? I don't know. I just thought there was some strange little decisions going on there today, and it's easier to say when you've come away with 3 points. But listen, I think his first one was maybe a bookend. His second one, does the ref have a little look and think you know, that we'll give you one more, but you know, as I said, it's worked out for us. But we've had 5 send-offs now, and we're not particularly sort of physical. I wish we were a little bit more physical, but we're not. You know, we're not saying that you did think 5 send-offs of, and we're not even at Christmas yet. But listen, we've done well when we've gone down to 10. Apart from Merthyr, who are the informed side in the country at the moment, certainly in our level. So yeah, we've done well, but as I say, it's not something we plan on or practice, and it's certainly not part of the game plan to go down to 10 men too often.
But it's nice to savour the fact that we're unbeaten in 6 matches now.
It is, and it's a long way, and it's as I say, it's going to be a good feeling to get back on the bus after working so hard and you know, coming from behind and a bit of adversity against us. So yeah, no, as I say, great day. Preparation wasn't ideal, you know, we literally got here just in time to meet the ref and get the teams. So and that can't be helped either. But as I say, it all worked out in the end.